Today you're going to explore an app called GarageBand. It's probably downloaded already onto your iPad, but if it's not, you can go into self-service and download it. If you tap on it and it's having trouble loading, you might just need to reinstall GarageBand from self-service, so you can try that to do some troubleshooting. Anyway, once you've got it, go ahead and open it up. And if you've never played in GarageBand before, this is what it might look like when you open it up. You also might just see a screen like this. You can see these are all the files I already have. If you haven't played in it at all, you probably don't have anything there. But what you'll do is you'll go into the top right corner, hit the blue plus sign, and that starts a new song. And then you can see all of the different sounds that you can create using GarageBand. And so all I'm doing is scrolling through to see all the different things you can use. Audio recorders for your voice, that's really fun. Drums are always a fun place to start. Today I'm just going to go into keyboard. So once I find that one, I'm going to tap it. For whatever reason, it's bringing me into the chords of the keyboard. I'm going to tap this red button here in the middle. There. Yours should probably look like this once you open it up. And you can see I can play the keys. I can make songs. If I want to change my sound in keyboard, I can tap the grand piano picture in the middle. And you can see there are almost endless different sounds. I could change to a classic rock organ. That kind of sounds fun. I can do some synthesized things. What does evolving colors sound like? Very cool. I can do, let's see, 50s sci-fi. All kinds of things. This other one is fun. You can find some band instruments in there. This music box one is kind of fun. So anyway, once you find your sound, and I'll stick with that music box, I'll hit done. And you can play around in it. If you want to record something, you're going to go to the big red record button in the top middle part of your screen. And it'll give you 4 clicks, and then you can just record. Ready, go. And then when you're ready to be done, you hit stop. I'll just keep it really simple. Do you see now how there's a green part in what looks like my ruler at the top? Each number is a measure in our music. And so when I hit the play button in the top center of the screen, I'm going to hear what I just recorded. If I really like that and I want to add something to it, another instrument or another sound, I'm going to go up to my tracks button, which is in the top left corner next to my songs. It's the big square with the 2 tiny squares next to it. When I tap that, I can scroll over to something else. Oh, how about I add some voice? So now I'm going to click on the audio recorder voice at the bottom. Now, notice right here, what I'm moving, that's where I am in my song. So I want to put that at the beginning. And if I hit my play button, I should be able to hear what I recorded already. Let's try it. So if I left arrow back, it sends it all the way back. And then I can just record something on top of that. Let's see. I'll do something real quick here. Hello, children, I miss you. And then when I hit play again, hello, children, I miss you. That'll work for what we're doing. One of the things I want you to notice too, in the middle of the screen where it says lead vocals, there's 2 boxes right above it. There's a studio box and a fun box. If I click the fun box, you can see I can change the way my voice sounds. Oh, I'll turn it into a chipmunk. Now if I hit play, it changes what I just recorded. So that's kind of fun. You can play around with that too. One other way you can add tracks to a song, like if we have a vocal and we have a melody and I still want to add something else, next to my tracks, the big square with the 2 little squares at the top, there's all of those like rectangles stacked on top of each other. if I tap that, I can see all of the things I've recorded so far. And if I go down on the bottom left corner, you can see a plus sign there. If I click that plus sign in the bottom left corner, it'll take me back to that screen of all of my instrument choices as well. Let's add some drums. One of the things I really like is the smart drums. So if I tap on that, and then I roll the dice down here, it kind of automatically selects a drum group for me. And if I don't like that one, I can roll it again. And I can keep rolling it. If I want to add something over on the right, I can take my claps. If I press and drag, I can add them into that. If I want them to be really loud and really complex sounding. I can also tap, by the way, that blue button underneath Hip Hop Drum Machine turns it on and off. If I want to change my drum sound, I can tap on the Hip Hop Drum Machine, and you can see there's some other choices as well. I'm going to go to Classic Studio Kit, roll the dice. Well, let's see how that sounds. All right, I'm going to go back up. I'm going to drag my cursor all the way to the beginning of my song, and I'm going to hit the record button. And stop, since I only have a couple of sound or measures of music. Let's see what all that sounds like together. The cool part, if I go back to where I can see all of the tracks on my song, if I don't like something, I can tap it again, and then I can delete it. I can trim the part of the song if I want. So there's lots of things that you can do in here to edit as well. So today, by the way, if you want to save what you've been working on, in the top left corner of your screen, you see that My Songs. That's what you click, and then it automatically saves. And now it's titled it My Song, and then 1 or 2 or how many documents you have open or songs you have open. If I want to rename it, I can just tap on where it says My